And we're live. I believe we're live. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. 48 State Prospecting. Ooh. Who's that? Is that me?
What the heck?
Everybody mute. Oh, Frank. Nope. Chris, mute. What is that? Who was that?
Was that Frank?
Who's the hell up? No, it wasn't. It's always Frank.
What is that?
Is this on?
Oh, hello? Oh, is it Chris? Chris. It's Chris. Sorry about that.
I've been talking the whole time with my mic on mute.
What?
I'm like, oh, that's you.
It's Chris.
I'm muted.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Chris.
it's Chris.
It's Chris.
Go out and come back in, Chris.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, you guys. We had a little smoke alarm. Chris is setting fires. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coin Q&A. This is our second live stream on our brand spanking new channel. We have RN Stacker, Jeff Dunn, 48th State Prospecting, that guy.
Good Lord.
Joe H, Seamus Omaha, Dominic, Stewart, Maria Cervantes. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming. It's good to see everybody. We don't have a whole bunch of emails today, but we have a couple really cool topics. I'm going to go around the panel like we always do and let everybody introduce themselves. Chris, I'm sure will be back. Hopefully, he better be. So how about if we start with Blues?
Blues. Hey, everyone. Welcome. I am Blues Coins. People also refer to me as Eric. I'm an era variety collector. I roll hunt and collect coins. Got my own YouTube channel and just a proud person to be part of this Q&A, sharing the knowledge and sharing the fun of coins. So that's all I got.
Amanda, our newest panel member, introduce yourself.
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda. My channel name is Coin and Card Hobbyist. I've been collecting coins for about 10 years now, and I mainly like to collect Washington quarters and world coins.
Awesome. Hey, Sean, step up to the mic, my friend.
Is this thing on?
It is on.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Sean with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope you guys are staying happy, healthy, and safe. I guess I'm your resident, just kind of like all-purpose coin guy. I am putting together a typeset now, so that's been kind of my focus in numismatics, and of course I do currency as well. So I want to thank everyone for joining in. Let's go ahead and get her started.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank.
Happy Monday, everybody. Tis I, Coin Dragon. I've been collecting on and off about 25 years. Got my own channel here on YouTube, too. I got sirens in the background. I hope that's not coming through. But, well, welcome to, this is my new favorite day of the week. Used to be Thursday, now it's Monday. Yeah, I do errors and varieties a lot. I've been focused a lot on wood grain scents of late. And even other ones. I mean, like foreigns, anything that's got any kind of character to it. I kind of like those. But that's it.
Awesome. Christopher Rhodes. He hopefully will be joining us back, and we'll let him introduce himself. You all know him anyway. Who we kidding? Ida's here. Hector, Adam, Thanks for emailing me back, Adam. I feel so silly. Koi, welcome everybody. David Carlisle, welcome.
Yep.
We're so happy to see you guys.
Chris said his OBS crashed, so he's going to do a restart.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and there he is. Oh, and he's in the dark.
Sorry about that.
In the dark.
Want to introduce yourself?
Well, yeah. Hi, I'm Chris, and I totally screwed up our live Q&A. But I fat fingered a button earlier and hit OBS, and then it never loaded. So I thought, oh, cool, I'm in the clear. And then it just happened to load right as we went live and totally crashed me. Anyway, I'm Chris. I love collecting coins, and I'm the goofball of the bunch, in case you haven't figured that out. So I look forward to your questions tonight, and hopefully we give you guys some good answers. Thank you.
Awesome. Rocky Superstar is here. Rocky, I got your coins loaded up on the scope. We're going to talk about those tonight. Mirka, welcome, welcome. Everybody, thank you so much for coming, you guys. If you don't have this channel subscribed, please do so. Click the bell so you get notified. We are going to be adding content as we go along, some educational stuff and such. We have a website, as you can see up above me. That's our new email. We no longer use checkmycoin@yahoo.com. That is our new email for questions. We also have a website, livecoinqa.com. And it's a work in progress, but it's still really cool. You guys can go read a little bit about all the panel members and stuff. So we're building on it. Shay's working really hard. What's up? What? Goal? What, Sean? Goal? What's that?
I don't think I should be driving anymore.
They email my hands like this.
Oh.
Omnibus.
I thought we were playing a game.
We all missed the bus.
I'm doing a sobriety test.
You're doing, well, don't ask me.
You guys are silly.
You're silly. You're so
The only
silly.
way we live, man.
So we do have a topic. If you guys want, we can discuss that a little bit before we get started. If Amanda wants to bring that email up, we actually got a question on our email, and it's a really good question. It's a good little topic to talk about if you mail packages out, or so we'll have Amanda bring that up, and we can talk about that.
All right.
All right. In the meantime, hello, everybody. RN, welcome. Thank you for coming. All right, here we go. So, Chris, you want to read that?
Yeah, sure. From
Close
Shady
that well.
McGravy's gaming channel. I love gravy. Shipping coins. So I just received a package from a member of the community, and it was cut open and empty. It also had stamps from the post office stating that it came to them in that condition. Please, everyone, moving forward, ship covertly. Do not put anything referencing coins on the package, especially if you have had situations like this occur in the past. And just like you hop around town looking for banks to pick up and dump coins, employ the same process when delivering packages of value to your subscribers.
Great advice.
And you know what? That's some solid advice. And, okay, so you have a couple opportunities for packages to be tampered with. They exchange hands many times. There are sometimes even private contractors that deal with U.S. mail in rural areas. So it's not always necessarily a U.S. mail employee. But they are also known to, from time to time, be crooked. Art was actually involved in helping locate some coins a while back. Art Ring, the RPM group. A woman who is well known in the coin community, Delenia, found a couple 1995 double die obverse coins, and she sent a few of those along with some other high value coins out for grading, and the package was stolen. The package was stolen after it came back, or it was on its way back from PCGS, I believe. So everybody knew what was in the package. It was postmarked from PCGS, and it turned out a postal worker had stolen the package along with a bunch of other packages. There was quite a theft ring going on in the Georgia area with stolen numismatic material from the mail. So I don't know if Art's here tonight, but he helped locate those coins for Delenia. They were actually being sold on eBay, and they were still in the graded cases that the numbers were flagged as being stolen because so it eventually, I think, led to the person that was doing it. The person that was selling them had bought them from somebody who bought them from somebody else. So there was a long chain of people that had to be gone through to figure it out. But it does happen, and you really got to be careful when you're sending stuff out. I mean, you know, my YouTube channel is called Chris's Coin Channel, but if I would sell coins, I don't send them out under Chris's Coin Channel. You know, I mail it just like I would mail any other package with my home address on it as the return address. And Paula said earlier, when she uses like a bubble mailer or something like that, there's not one spot on that bubble mailer that's not taped. And I do the same thing, even when I use like priority mail flat rate boxes or envelopes. I don't necessarily trust them. I tape it all around. Even though it's priority mail, you would think that they take a little bit extra care in handling the packages, but they don't. They get thrown around, and you know, the guy driving the truck's having a bad day, running behind schedule. He's rushing. So always pack things well. Pack things, you know, as if you don't want them to rip or break, and definitely do not ever write coins or anything related like that on the package.
No, if you ever receive a box that says Cologuard on it, it's probably for me.
Is that where you poop in the box and send it out?
Nobody's going to mess with that.
Yeah, it's funny because when I first got into coin collecting, I'm figured, I'm going to make sure I get my name out there. So I got on one of those sites that you can make address labels from. So I had my name. Underneath that, I put Blues Coins, and then my address. I was so excited when I got them, and Ken was doing a live stream, and I was on, and I went, "Hey Ken, man, I got my address labels in," and I showed him, and he goes, "Just throw them away." And then I learned. And he taught me, don't put anything on the package that represents what you're shipping. So it was a $10 mistake. It's a good lesson. But now all my packages are going to say gold and silver distributors on them, and they're going to be full of dirty diapers. So I'm hoping someone gets those packages.
Well, Sean and I were talking. He had a good point too. Sean, you want to talk about what you were saying about the machining?
Yeah, and it has more to do with first class, and this is something that's come across as a kind of a big question mark and potential issue, is how it's packaged. A lot of people like to package stuff either in a plain white envelope, which doesn't provide any sort of security or safeguard whatsoever, especially if you have a $10 coin in a 2x2 flip. But also bubble mailers that are incorrectly classified. So if they're not machinable, the post office will pull those aside. They will actually hand pick those particular packages as they're being scanned. Now, if you don't classify them correctly, those packages, doesn't matter how safe they are, because you're using a bubble mailer and you're probably taping your coin in between a couple of little cardboard doodads on the inside, thinking that that's enough. But these things go through conveyors. They go through the machinery devices that slap the packages to other conveyors. So these things get beat up pretty good. If it's not packaged well, you know, an envelope can get stuck in a conveyor pulley, and it'll tear it apart and all that great stuff. I used to work for FedEx, so that's the reason why I know that all that stuff goes on behind the scenes, especially on the lowest grade of mail, like media mail, first class, any ground shipment through UPS or FedEx. These things get handled and beat up really good. So you want to make sure that it's packaged correctly, you have it classified correctly, so that way it's pulled out of there and it's not going to go through the sorting system as it normally would. So that's another safeguard for you guys.
Yeah.
It's one of the other things that I went out, and Ken talked about this, and I got on a third party's online sale site, and we'll just call it the Bay. And I actually ordered one of those stamps.
Mm-hmm.
And it says non-machinable on it.
You don't pay attention to those.
And then I stamp everything that goes out. Now, does the post office really pay attention to it? I don't know.
Well, the thing is, you need to request that specifically at the post office. I'm not sure how it works with the stamp, but it adds a small charge. So whereas you would normally send a white envelope out, it would cost you 54 cents. So whenever I send a lot of white envelopes out. I wrap everything in thin cardboard. I tape the heck out of the envelope, and I make sure I pay for non-machinable at the post office. And then the total charge is like 97 cents. So it costs $1 to ship rather than, $3.54 or $4.50. When they change these stupid zones with the postal service, it's so hard to figure out what something's going to cost to ship it out under first class shipping. The zones make absolutely no sense whatsoever. I offer that to people for low value coins, white envelope shipping. But yeah, you have to ask for non-machinable, and it's going to cost you $1. It's really not bad, but you still have to protect the coin. You still have to protect the envelope and what's inside of it. Even though it's not going through a machine, as Sean said, this is low dollar stuff. They're not going to handle it with care and caution. It gets thrown around, it gets beat up, it gets shoved in big, huge boxes and stacked inside the trucks. They definitely don't take care when shipping this stuff. So you still got to do what you can to,
Yeah,
I don't know if it still goes through machines, David. That's the whole purpose of paying for non-machinable. And I've received non-machinable stuff, and you can kind of tell if you send an envelope and don't mark it non-machinable, it may go through, but you can always see marks on the outside of the envelope where that thicker item, the 2x2 or whatever, jammed through the machine. You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, make sure you're using the right type of tape. Like someone had mentioned, I've seen packages that come in with duct tape and medical fabric tape. That's wrong. You don't use that stuff. You use the pressure sensitive clear tape, which is made for packing and shipping. They're just made for that kind of the rigors of going through the mailing system. So make sure you use some quality supplies too.
Yeah. All right. Good topic. So do you guys want to, should we look at Rocky's coins real quick?
Yeah.
And then we can start on the emails.
Sure.
Okay. So if you guys were in our show, gosh, it's probably been a couple months. We pulled up, Rocky Superstar had sent us in a 2019, I believe, proof, 2019 W proof Lincoln sent, and what he thought was a die crack or something on it. And we really couldn't tell. He said he had two that were identical. So on initial inspection, I think we all thought that it was a scratch, but he said he had two that were identical. So he sent them both to me. So we're going to look at those and let you guys know I've already looked at them, so I'm gonna let the rest of the panel members look at them and see what they think. And let me pull up my microscope. So this is the first one. And we looked at that, if you guys remember. And I think that we thought that it was probably a scratch. I can get in closer.
Strike through?
Oh, that sure does look like a strike through, doesn't it?
Look at the other one. So here's the second one. They're not identical.
Oh, it moved.
Yeah, they're not identical. But
It's the same, like same basic design, but it moved a little bit away from the shield. So that would say, yeah, definitely a strike through, a little piece of thread or string or something.
Or if you see braids, really
yeah,
probably wire
that
too.
was that was my assessment, was that it probably was on the planchet, got struck into the first coin, stuck to the die in a different position, and then struck the second coin, or third, or fourth, or whatever order it came in.
I agree with Chris. It
Yeah.
just moved. It's just a strike through and it moved.
Paula, can you make that big? People are asking to make it big.
Oh, what? My oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry about that. I'm like, oh, the coin? No. Okay, so.
Make it the big for the peoples.
So that's one. And let me see if I can overlap them a little bit so that we can see them together.
It's the lighting red. It makes it look silver.
Yeah. There we go.
Special proofs.
So they're not exactly the same, but.
Well, it's funny because it has the long strike through and then an interruption, and then that other secondary tail continues on.
Yeah.
Which that's not something that's easily duplicated. So I would venture to guess that whatever happened, these were probably two consecutively struck coins back to back. They're pretty close to it, if I had to guess.
And that's kind of amazing to have those two in your hand.
You check for other markers too to see if it was consecutive.
Well, this will help also corroborate the fact that they do a good job at kind of like white gloving these things after the strike. You know, they'll probably like catch it as it's, you know, being injected or whatever. But you know, this is not a typical thing that you would see on a business strike where all the coins go into a hopper and it's almost like a guessing game to find out, you know, which two coins were consecutively struck back to back.
Right. And I do know that on these 2019s, it was not uncommon to have the strike throughs and things like that. But
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that is interesting for sure.
I would personally also keep those two together. I would never separate them. Just me.
Yeah. So Rocky, I had to take these out of their cardboard flip. I will put them in new flips, and if you want to return them to cardboard flips when you get them back, then you can. But I'll make sure they come back to you protected and everything. So thanks for sending those. Those were very cool to be able to look at. I really appreciate that. That was fun. I like that
was fun. That's outstanding. I love seeing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Oh.
Crash, bang, boom.
If you guys want to get to it and start looking at the emails.
Well, I'm getting to it all right. It's snack time.
Snack time. Are you eating candy?
No, no candy.
And Amanda's going to start pulling up the email.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Armor. Vienna sausages.
Oh, man.
And has anybody
Looking like a
noticed
true
that
match.
Chris is
I don't
wearing
like
a collared shirt tonight?
Chris,
I'm wearing a polo.
It's great stores near
I'm
you.
wearing a polo and I'm eating Vienna sausages. How bougie is that, huh?
bougie.
You gonna chase that down with some potted meat there, Chris?
No, but I have been known to eat some potted meat. You know what? You're talking like somebody who knows.
Well, I am half Filipino, so that says a lot.
Yeah, you probably eat some pretty good.
A high sodium diet was very typical in our household.
Nothing like high sodium. I'm a fan of high sodium. Yeah.
Oh, I do like ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Plus.
Plus, plus, plus. MS plus, plus, plus. All right. Where'd Amanda go? Amanda? Oh, it's already down there. Oh, my gosh. You can see I haven't done this in a while. There we go.
All right, from Bandit the Silver Hunter, in reference to a 1921 S, San Francisco, Morgan with possible strike through. Just wondering if you could help me with this. I'm wondering if it's just damage or a possible strike through.
Ida, short sleeve.
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure. Me too, Ida.
Ooh.
I know what that is.
Mm-hmm. That sure looks like a lamination error to me.
Sure does.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Lamination.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
what's
look
cool
at
to
Aunt
note-
nailed it. Aunt nailed it. Lamination.
Yep.
Now, right on the rim, it looks like it's dented down a little bit.
Well, I think that's due to lack of material from a slight delamination in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's retained, but some of it also came off. If you go to the second star to the right past the bust, you'll also see a little bit of lamination there as well.
Yeah.
Where it looks like it looks like off the rim. It looks like a arrow pointing at the star.
Yep.
A little
And I wonder if that discoloration is in relation to that as well. Maybe like the improper mix. It could just be toning, but it could be
yeah, depending on what caused the lamination, if it was caused by a contaminant in the mix or just a bad mix.
It's a possibility. I like it. You can even see a little bit of a lamination there on the top flag of the one in the date.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like those on Morgans and the silvers. Period. I really like them. They have a they're just striking.
And you know what? For this particular date, seeing as how there was an overabundance of 1921s, this one was probably not long for the smelter at one point. So this was a great save.
Yeah, right? Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, nice point.
This is exactly why you don't discredit any coin, because like Sean said, there's such an overabundance of these 1921s. A lot of people don't even look at them anymore because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Hidden gems like this, you're going to find stuff like this because they're overlooked.
Hey, Amber and Jessica. I saw Jessica come in. Donna Mack, Adam Chambers. I think I already said hi to John L. Welcome, everybody. All right. Nice coin. Thanks for sending that. Awesome. Ooh, and if you guys see me, I'm not having a seizure or anything. There is one gnat that's decided to hang out with me tonight, and I'm going to get it.
Yeah, you know what the sad thing about it is? You got the whole room, and it wants to be right there.
Right here.
You start trying to catch them with your tongue, then I'll worry.
Hi, Shannon. I didn't see you. Hi. Sorry. If I didn't say hi to anybody in there, I'm not trying to neglect you. Farm dog, hi. Hi.
Hey, Shannon. You're
Hello,
not
everybody, new and old.
Speaking
I know.
of which,
Hello, everyone.
all right, I'll do this one from Shannon. We got 1977S Lincoln cent. Chris asked to see a few pictures, extra pictures of this penny because of what he was thinking may be some thicker lettering on the left side of the obverse. Let me know if you need better pics. Thank you for all that you do.
I got it. Look, it's on my finger.
That's
Ew, eat it.
That
Eat
was
it live.
impressive.
Eat it.
Woohoo!
You're supposed to put it on a cracker.
No.
Yeah, with the potted meat.
I'll send it to you. Oh, there's another one. What the heck? Sorry, you guys. Okay.
Oh, I want the cracker.
Okay, this one was Chris, right? Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we looked at this. I don't think it was last week. It might have been a week before. But I do remember seeing this coin. I remember thinking that the lettering on the left side of the coin looked a little bit thicker. So
Right.
in this picture here, it looks completely normal.
Yeah.
So it could just have been the angle of the photo.
Yeah, I remember it now that you say
Now
that.
I see a little bit of machine doubling going on at the bottom of the letters there.
Yeah.
And it is slightly misaligned. We talked about that too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's the angle of the dangle.
Yeah, they look completely normal there. So I thank you for
Following through.
showing those. I love follow-up.
Yes.
So, yep, it looks normal. It must have been the angle of the photo the first time. Always worth a second look.
Heck yeah. And we're here every week. So.
Yep.
Shay, oh, by the way, we're missing Shay and Jeff Stanley. I would like to, first of all, say, Shay, be well. I hope you're resting. He doesn't feel well. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, we need to congratulate Jeff Stanley and Mrs. Stanley. They have officially adopted a son. Today it went through. It's final. And
Props to them.
my little buddy has, everything is official. It's legal now. So, woo! They've been working on it for a while. It's been kind of hush-hush, but yes. Welcome to the family, little buddy.
It's not hush-hush anymore.
Not hush-hush anymore. So congratulations, Jeff Stanley.
Congratulations to them, guys. You know, the kid couldn't have got better parents, in my opinion. So
Absolutely. And this is their second. I believe second. Their first is, he's grown now. He's older. But yeah, so exciting. And Blue's got a puppy.
No, my sister got a puppy.
Oh yeah, right.
we saw who was babying it earlier.
My sister got an early birthday and Christmas present.
I know she is adorable. Okay.
She is a mess.
Okay, this one is from Stuart Pritchard, 2014 P Jefferson nickel with possible lamination. Hey guys and gals, I found this 2014 P nickel with what appears to be a lamination error on the reverse. I'm not used to seeing these on modern coins. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are it's a nickel.
It's a nickel.
Well, it sure is.
Yeah, these photos are really hard to tell anything.
I got a couple thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, so
I don't do nickel.
the first thing that comes in my head would be an interior die break. Second thing is possible lamination. But pictures leave a little to be desired.
Yeah, there's so much glare on that. I mean, it's hard to get good photos on those, but
It's very
we have another
interesting.
picture, right, Amanda?
What?
We have another picture.
It is the exact same picture except without an arrow.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I like the one with the arrow.
Yeah, if there's any way that, who sent this?
Stuart, right? Stuart
Oh,
Pritchard.
Stuart, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you shoot us a couple different pictures from a couple different angles? And then maybe one of the whole reverse, the entire reverse. That would be fantastic.
You know, I like the look of it. There's a couple things that are telling me that it is some sort of lamination or something. You know, there's different levels of the device, right where the window is, and then it goes into the flat portion of the building. The crack or whatever it is follows through there and doesn't really cause any distortion in the design. So it's telling me it's not like a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's got promise.
See, and Chris, I'm just thinking differently on that, because right below the window, there is a blob of metal that is the same width as the groove going down and towards the left.
Yeah, I see that.
So could something very thin shaved it cause that metal to get pushed up underneath the window, and then whatever was left, whatever shaved it, caused that secondary line going up towards the field of the building?
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a possibility. Could you zoom in on that a little bit, Amanda?
That's an in-hand diagnosis one.
Yeah.
Well, or better photos.
Yeah.
With like different lighting.
Hey, Stuart, I mean, these are fantastic close-ups. I mean, the one that you did send us. So I think you'll do well getting us some follow-up images. I mean, you know, they look pretty good. I'd like to see them from different angles.
Stop staring.
Oh my gosh, you had to do it.
Yeah.
And I forgot he did have a full picture of the reverse.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
That might actually help.
Yeah.
That 100%. Yeah.
I'm really leaning towards the lamination here.
That's a limb.
You know, and I got to say, you don't see a whole lot of them on the modern nickels. But there's something also going on at the very left bottom corner of the base there as well. Can't really tell what that is.
Tie break, maybe.
Something. Yeah. That actually, you know, that could be an interior die break. It really could.
Yeah.
Sometimes those are very similar looking.
Yeah, I definitely think that better pictures, because that was my initial thought when I saw it in the email. Because it looks like maybe there's a crack coming, you know, off of it going into that, I think that thinner line. But I think definitely we need better different pictures, not better, just different.
Yeah. I'm going to stay on the fence on this one.
It just doesn't have that typical lamination look. You know, like cuticle look, like Ken used to say. Like,
if that's even possible with anything modern, anyways. Now
it is. I've seen them on actually even on clad quarters. I've seen them. So I don't know that they're really calling those laminations. I'm not sure what they. I'm not sure, but I have seen. In fact, I read an article not too long about it happening on clad quarters. Chris has seen it too.
What's that?
The laminations on the clad quarters.
Oh yeah, I mean it can happen because it's the same composition as a nickel. It's copper nickel. It's just real thin. So the chances of you actually seeing it happen are slimmer, but it can happen, absolutely.
Any time you have an alloy mixture, it can happen. So
Yes, ma'am, that is true.
I would still like to see a few more images, maybe
Yeah.
with a little rotation, different light source.
I agree.
There's just something about it that screams that, because of what Chris pointed out, a little die crack that goes from the rim to the base of the monument, that it might be just a really good crack, that's progressed, once it got a little bit inside, and then it's just an interior die break with little neat chips and all that. So I don't know.
That's really what I'm leaning towards here.
Yeah.
Die break. Either way, it's kind of cool.
It is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's somehow I'm willing to bet there's a few more just like it floating around out there too.
Yeah, he's gonna try to send us more pictures if we get them tonight and have time. We'll look at them towards the end of the show.
Sounds good.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, Empyrean, sweet face.
There's Rocky. Hi, Rocky.
Rocky. I'm using my coaster.
Again.
Rocket superstar.
I like that coaster because I'm a wrencher myself, so.
You like my wrench?
I like your wrench.
It's plastic.
Oh wow! What do you got there? Do I even want to know what you do with that?
That's what I hold my coins with. What are you talking about?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is this an RPM?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, on the good news is you're using an adjustable one, so that way you can put any coin in there.
And it's
that's good thinking.
plastic. It's actually plastic.
Like, oh goodness.
I stole it from my grandson.
All right, I'll say the disclaimer on that whole conversation. Don't hold coins in wrenches or pliers.
No, that was a joke.
Unless you put eyes and teeth on them with Sharpies.
Stop it. That's right.
Where's Shumar at? Shumar loves that.
Oh, he's cringing right now.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Oh, sorry, Amanda. I keep forgetting I have to add that. Okay. I'll read it. From Core Lovers. Regarding 1964 D over D 50 cent RPM FS 501. Just got this in today. I think this is a 1964 D 50 cent RPM FS 501 regular strike. I have two, so I sent a second email, so you can keep the pics separate. Coins look to be DDR also, but not listed as. I have shown what I think is a pick-up point.
Well, I have Variety Vista loaded up and ready to compare.
Awesome. FS, Eva Stanton.
Huh. Uh-oh. Loading.
Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. There we go. Closer.
Well, I can tell you right off the bat, that's a match.
Yes.
The die markers are there. That big heavy scratch that goes down through the star, that's an exact match. Now, if you want to get technical, it's at least a stage B.
Bye, Red. Oh, somebody's in the basement.
So that's pretty cool.
Somebody in the basement?
Also, it's also double die.
Oh, no. Yes, and I think that he said that it's not listed, but it is.
It is. It's on Variety Vista.
Yeah, Variety Vista has the RPM listed. They're not telling us what doubled die it is, though.
It says RVD.
RDV, that's a reverse
That's
design.
reverse design variety. That's
Dye
just
variety. The flared D. I'm sorry.
So what about Wexler's? Does Wexler's have it listed with the DDR?
Oh, wait, hold on. If you scroll down on Variety Vista, it actually tells you.
Okay.
The obverse is listed as DDO007.
Okay. Did he say he thought it was a DDR?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, but
So-
it's showing the S&T of trust. It's a DDO with an
Okay.
RPM.
Stars are a little bit plump, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's some notching on the S&T of trust. Mostly visible on stage A and B.
That must be pointing to a die
But that's
marker.
DDO007.
I think he's pointing to a die marker there. Can we see the obverse?
See them
Well,
stars stretched out.
Let me go check out the DDO listing, and maybe it talks about that die marker.
Yeah.
Would you
So
say S&T and trust, Chris?
Oh, look at the 4. Holy
Oh
crap.
yeah, look at the T and the S.
The 4 is like, hello.
Yeah.
What?
Nice one.
Goodness, that kind of hits you in the face, don't it?
A little bit. It's a cold, wet slap.
Oh. Those are the best.
Awesome.
Wet. Well, I think that's just the trick with the lighting, because that 4 doesn't really have that much visible doubling. The doubling's most visible in trust.
Trust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the doubled serifs on the TNS.
Is there another picture?
Yeah,
That's where it's
the bottom one.
There was
It does not mention that die marker though.
On the C?
Yeah.
That may just be one that he saw. Okay, that is lighting.
Yeah, but at any rate, it's definitely, the RPM, which means it's also the DDO.
Yeah.
And then did you want to look at the second coin?
It was a different coin, right? Same RPM or yeah.
Yes.
Look at it. Yeah.
But of course.
But of course.
They're nice looking coins too.
Mm-hmm. Flip.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's hard to miss.
Yeah, that's such a strong RPM.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations.
I think you might have two different die stages there, though. I think you have a die stage B, and then the second one we're looking at, I think, might be a die stage C.
PCGS has that marker on all coins. The one on the C coin. Well, the thing is a lot of the different, you can go to 3 of the main sites and all 3 of them list different markers. So that really is just whoever attributed that coin, that was the marker that they liked to use to identify that die.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, there could be 100 other markers on that coin that they're not even talking about.
Yeah, you could go look at your coin and probably find more markers that you could use yourself to identify the same dies.
Any of those die scratches, die chips, die gouges, anything like that is considered a die marker. So they can only list so many of them.
Yeah. Hey, Art, welcome. You guys want a good group to learn about RPMs? Check out the RPM group.
What a coincidence
Shut
he
up.
shows up.
Oh, I know. I was gonna say, shut up, Chris.
What? What? Why,
What?
Paul?
Whatever. Ugh, you're so funny.
I'm in your head.
You
I'm
are,
in your head, Paula.
always.
Anyway, what I was going to
my
say is what a
heart.
coincidence. What a coincidence he shows up as we're checking out this awesome
RPM.
cherry pickers recognized RPM.
Yes, of course. He lurks. He's a lurker.
Yeah, it's kind of like his name is being called RPM, RPM.
RPM, wherefore art thou?
And then poof, Archer.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
Wherefore art thou, Paula?
Wherefore
Wow.
art thou? You picked up
That
on
was
that.
so
didn't you?
corny.
You picked
So
up on
corny.
that. I can be
Wow.
corny. I'm allowed. All right. Cool. Very
Jeez,
nice
Paula.
coin. Very nice coins, Coy. Thanks for sharing.
Yep.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, if you show up late to the show, we will call you out.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Hey, he has 8 of them. He's going to keep a couple. So, how many panel members are there? I don't know. It kind of works out. The math works out.
Right? Well, that's not unusual. If you find, if you get a roll of, BU coins, whatever they are, a lot of times you find duplicates. So shut up, Blues. Stop it. I can't help it. I know. I'm like tweaking. Is there really a gnat in here, or am I just hallucinating?
I think you'll have a better chance of catching it with a pair of chopsticks.
I'll use my wrench.
Were they like burning opium fields out there in Oregon, or what? You breathing in the toxic smoke?
I have something. I don't know, man, but
Hey, Paula, hit it with the fly swatter.
don't get me started, Blues. Who's that? Is that Mrs. Blue Ridge?
Yeah, that's her. She's like, we need a fly swatter. That's kind
Me
of a reminder.
too. I need a gnat swatter.
Get one of those electric ones from like Harbor Freight. I use those to keep my kids in line.
You don't need it for a kid.
Yeah, they're like $1. They're cheap.
All right. So
They're real
manifest next minute.
And they're fun.
Yeah.
All right, from T Collects in reference to 1938D Buffalo 5-cent with interesting things going on with the date and feathers. Good day, coin crew. Awesome to see you guys back to blessing us with your knowledge and talents. We thank you so very much. I added words. Can you help more with this obverse feather scenario and date scenario? I don't think it was discussed during the last live stream.
Yeah, so this is kind of a follow-up. We looked at this coin, the last one, but he wants us to look closer at it.
Oh, yeah, I remember this
At
one.
the date and the feather. I do believe we did look at the feather, and I think we said it was dye deterioration, but I'm not positive. So I think he's talking about the 9, inside the 9, and
Yeah, I think that's all dye deterioration.
Mhm.
It's a really nice coin, though. That's a really, really beautiful looking buffalo.
And then right there below the feather. Same
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, you still see that going on today on the newer coins, the newer dimes and quarters. Really bad on the dimes. This is like what I would call the first stage of dye deterioration. It's real light dye deterioration doubling. It almost looks like it's caused by glare or lighting, but yeah, that's deterioration. Amber, I beat my kids with electric fly swatters. I don't really do that, but that's what I was saying. I don't do that. Next thing you know, children and youth will be showing up at my door or something.
Blues beats himself with fly swatters.
Easy now.
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Oh,
Incoming.
Damn. I mean, darn. darn. We're live, aren't we?
I would like my coin looked at again too. What coin, Art? What coin? What you talk about, Willis?
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting there's like a whole chat thing going on.
It's fun to see people around with those, Amber.
Hey, Joe Sharp Eye. How's it going? All right. Nice email. Amanda, you did fantastic with these emails, by the way. Shay's going to be so proud.
Yeah, it looks like we got a new pro on our panel.
She did fantastic.
Yeah. I just need to work on transitioning between the presentation and the pictures.
No, you're doing fantastic.
yeah.
You know, Amanda, I hate to tell you this, but you know what happens when you do something really well?
Good. It's now your job.
I'm gonna get stuck doing it. Just saying.
Hey, nobody told her that overachievers get more work.
That's right. I know that.
Why do you think I act so dumb? I've learned my lesson.
Truth is, I used to work for IBM. I just pretend like I don't know anything about computers. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't know anything about computers. Okay. From T Collects, possible 1982D Lincoln 1 cent RPM. Hi, team. Here's a pretty nice 1982D Lincoln cent with a possible RPM. Please advise on what this actually is. I like it when he calls us team.
Well, we are a team.
We're all in this together. Don't sing, Paula. Stop it.
Oh God, please no.
All right. So who is automatically thinking what I'm thinking?
We don't. Who knows what you're thinking?
Let your
Luz, if I thought like you, brother, I'd have a puppy.
These guys.
Well, okay, so there's two different things to look at here. You got the inside of the D, which is actually fairly normal. But I do kind of see a very, very small possible notch on the bottom left lobe there. Uh-oh.
Just see, look at, I shouldn't have said anything.
Eric, what'd you do, man?
He kicked herself out. Eric kicked himself out.
No, Eric's still here.
Amanda's device is not connected. Blues is here. That's right. Okay. I think welcome back, Amanda.
Okay. Here we go.
There we go. Welcome back, Amanda. Are you back, Amanda?
She's working on it.
So, how's everybody's night going?
While she's doing the button pushing on her side, I did look up on Variety Vista for the 82D RPM 001. And the inside of the D does match. It does have a little split on the bottom.
What about the position?
Gotta see the coin again to check position, and directly north to see if there is any hint of a RPM on top of the D.
Okay, I think I'm back now. My internet restarted.
That's okay, honey.
Happens to me all the time.
It was that lapse in paying the bill and them accepting the bill payment.
I was on with Blues last night and my internet went out like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am not seeing that as a match. Position's not right. Doesn't have that.
It looks a little high.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing: the inside of that D, that's very normal for 82. The only thing I'm even seeing that could be a possibility is that bottom left serif, but that could be a little bit of a hit. It's so minor. I'm at the point in my collecting now. I can't waste time looking at stuff like this just for my personal stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't because
that's a small date, and the one listed on the
Is a large
date. Is large date.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. Fly poop out of the pepper, right?
Frank wants to know what the weight is.
TMTL. Yeah, he wants to know if it's copper or zinc. Too minor to list. I usually don't like that, but
you gotta draw a line somewhere,
right.
Or you're just gonna be spending, 1960D. I mean, how many of them are there? And if you try to attribute all of those really minor ones, you could take a lifetime doing it. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, Ant wants us to zoom out. Not sure why. I'd actually want to come in closer to take a look at that lower, just to make sure that that's not a lighting or didn't take a little hit or something. But zoom out, please. 260 plus. I don't know. Anyway,
those 80s RPMs are really tough to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a couple 85s, and man, are they hard to see. Even though I know what they are, they're tough to find.
That'd be me. Ding.
Yeah, CJ is saying that the lower part of that mint mark, the thickness is normal.
Yeah.
And I agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there was some sort of RPM there, you'd probably see a little bit of extra thickness on the bottom of that mint mark. If it were rotated, you'd see something else going on somewhere else. I just don't think it's worth spending too much time on.
Mm-mm. All right. Cool.
That does look like a zinc, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it was copper, I'll be honest, that'd be something pretty special.
You think?
I try not to.
82D small date. Copper or wood, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off.
Okay, Sean, happy shopping.
Yo, pick up some snacks for me, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to get you one of those Costco cases of Vienna sausages?
Ooh,
Yeah.
going to Costco, pick me up a
And,
bag of Halloween
and Hawaiian rolls. You know, you just.
I got some Hawaiian rolls on my fridge right now.
Big bags of Halloween candy. Big, huge.
You know what? I wonder how good it would be putting potted meat on a Hawaiian roll.
Pretty damn good. I'll just
Sweet and salty. Sweet and salty, baby.
Sweet and salty, yeah.
Got it.
The peanuts.
Got it.
All right.
Have fun.
Have fun, Sean.
Yeah.
Bye,
Good night.
Sean.
They're coming.
Playing your own little game over there going, catch the net, catch the net.
Where the heck are they coming from?
Bananas. I had bananas in my house, and they were coming out of them like crazy.
But I don't have them in my bedroom, but I know we do have banana. Stop it.
I actually saw that one on your screen. I literally saw that one fly across your screen.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Goodness. Next coin. Can we just go to the next coin?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
Oh,
bananas.
the net's clear. Put it under the microscope. You guys are sick. Ew, I might do that. Okay, next one.
Anyway, hi CJ. From Joe H. Jefferson nickel error. I cannot determine the year and would like your input on whatever is going on with this coin. The coin was acquired by my granddad in the early 70s.
Oh boy. Well, I think we know what this is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
That's rolled, spooned, dryer.
Yeah. And it's a 1954.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's just a damaged coin. And I did write an article about this that goes pretty in depth. This coin was manipulated in some way, whether intentional or non-intentional, but it was under rotational pressure, which slowly actually kind of rolled the edge over. It's going to look thicker if you hold it up. But that's what most people would call a dryer coin or a spooned coin.
Mm-hmm.
Judging by the lack of detail on...
Oh, Chris froze.
Oh, shoot. Am I good?
You're good.
He looks so pretty.
I'm telling you, this computer, I'm about to punch it right in the face.
You're getting a new one.
I know. But yeah, it's a dryer coin. Some sort of damage, unfortunately.
Yep.
Hey, Val. How are you doing?
Now, a long time ago, people used to take those coins like they were on ships and they'd be traveling overseas. They'd be out at sea for maybe a couple months at a time and they were bored. So they would take a coin and they would take a spoon and they would slowly tap it on the edge over and over and over and eventually turn it into a ring. And they were called spooned coins. And it just passed the time for people, just like guys in the military making their trench art. There's all these different things that went on, but they make their way back into circulation sometimes, and people aren't really spooning coins too much anymore, although I like to lay next to mine sometimes. But it happens in other ways, commercial dryers, sometimes they get stuck in between the two tubs. There's an inner tub and an outer tub, and they'll roll around in there under pressure and heat, and it kind of gives them the same effect.
So Chris's blog is Adventures in Coin Roll Hunting, and I believe that you can find it in the description below. And also if you go to our website, I think it's on there also.
What a great question by Amber Pinnell. Where can we find your article, Chris? Well, thank you, Paula.
You're welcome.
Paula, I keep seeing those gnats flying. I see them flying on your screen.
They're driving me nuts.
You know what? It sucks because I have them right now, too. I got some apples and bananas, and I swear they came out of the bananas. They had to.
Of course they do. But how? Like, where do they come
just imagine how many of them you're actually eating before they hatch.
Like gnat eggs on the bananas. There's got to be gnat eggs on the bananas. They hatch. It's pretty disgusting. Apple cider vinegar, 1 drop of Dawn, and a piece of fruit, overripe fruit. It'll trap the gnats. Okay. It's not fun anymore. It's driving me batty. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
That wasn't really a long drive, though, was it?
And it
I
wasn't.
was going to say, Paula, don't need no help being batty.
It was a short trip, and I hit my hand. Oh,
Yo, those gnats are winning. You're hurting yourself. Thanks,
how
Amanda.
do you guys like our new magnets?
I just can't get over how smooth and sleek that design is. I got to tell you, that is pretty slick.
I know somebody said it's like a superhero, like Captain America.
Absolutely. I'm going to wear mine like a shield when I go to coin shows.
That's our hats will be like this. Coin Q&A. Whoops. Do. Slick, huh? All right. Is that it?
I've got 2 more.
Okay.
And
Getting tired.
something wrong with my mic.
No, you sound good.
Okay, CJ said it was picking up my speakers.
Oh, I don't know. On StreamYard, it sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, well, I turned it down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And this person's pictures Some of them were corrupted and I could not download them.
I know who you're talking about. I couldn't even view them. So, okay, well, we'll do the best we can.
I think there's enough pictures to evaluate it good enough.
Okay, perfect. And Stuart sent more photos, so we should have time to peek at those. You don't need to just bring, you just need to pull them up if you can. Go ahead, Chris.
From Randy, Search for Humanity, 1968D, 50 cent, DDO, DDR, possible triple or quad. I hope these images help to show you guys. I don't have the best cameras or best of cameras yet. This half has decent toning. It might be an early stage, but I'm not sure. I've been watching you guys for such a long time. Thank you for that, buddy. We appreciate it. I've been watching. Oh, yeah, I already read that. We all lost a dear friend when the Professor Ken Peavy passed away. I never got to tell all of you I was sorry for your loss. Ken will never be forgotten. That's for sure. And you know what? Because of people like Paula and Shay, they are making sure that Ken will definitely never be forgotten. And anybody who knew the guy will never forget him. He was definitely one of a kind. He was a great guy. And what is your opinion on this Kennedy half?
Thank you for that. We all appreciate it. He was family to us, so we appreciate that. Wait, that's hard to tell if that's damage or what.
More.
Well, that's like MD. Look at all those. Is that?
That's dye abrasion.
Yeah.
So so far I'm leaning towards deterioration and
deterioration because on the both sides.
That one right there, that's dye deterioration.
Yeah. Boy, they really wanted to save that dye, huh?
Yeah. That's also dye deterioration. One thing you're going to find, guys, when you're going through half dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, oh boy, are you going to find dye deterioration. And half dollars are really tough, really, really tough.
So I kind of wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. There was a post on Facebook, and CJ will know what I'm talking about. Blues also, because they both replied to this post. and it was machine doubling, and the person replied back, "How did I know that was going to be the first answer I got? It's always the, well, here's the thing. The reason you hear that a lot is because you'll see it a lot. And that's, also one of the reasons why most of us are against people selling it, because it is so very common. You do see it so often that, so when you hear it's machine doubling, it's dye deterioration, things like that, damage, it's because that is most often what you're going to find until you really learn to identify it yourself.
To me, it's a normal part of the minting process. As parts wear out, as the dyes wear out, all of this stuff happens naturally.
Yeah.
It's nothing special at all. Granted, there are very extreme examples that I've seen and come across that I've kept for myself, but I would never sell them because at the end of the day, it's still... The old timers literally call it machine doubling damage.
Damage, yeah.
That's actually what they call it. I
agree with that.
And it is. It's the coin actually became damaged because there was parts moving and chattering. They called it die chatter as they were being struck and ejected. And unfortunately, you're going to find it a lot. Now, to someone just getting into the hobby, they look at that and they think, oh, wow, that's great. I remember when I was first getting into the hobby when I was real young, I was probably about 10. And I first heard the term double die. And I thought it was, when one side of the rim was larger than the other. That's what I thought it was. I don't know what gave me that idea, but I've since learned the difference.
Yeah.
But someone just getting into the hobby sees these things and they may not realize how common they are. So the people that are selling that crap, really, I mean, you're taking advantage of people. You know, I see it on eBay all the time. And if you look at the people that are selling that kind of crap on eBay, they all have low, ratings. They're either brand new sellers, and here's why. They're not brand new sellers. They're sellers that have been on there and have their ID removed from eBay time and time again. And all you do is create a new one and keep going back and reselling it. It's ridiculous. Don't buy into that stuff, guys. This stuff is real common. You start going through rolls and boxes of coins, you're going to find it all the time. Then you'll realize just how common it is. Don't pay money for it.
Yeah.
I have a few examples that are really extreme that I've kept. Just to have examples of them, and because they are kind of cool. I have one where like Lincoln's face is like almost like cut in half with, it's, so there are people that will pay a couple bucks because it catches their eye and they think it's cool. Some of the extreme examples have that cool factor. Does, collect what you like, but it's not a variety, and it's not an error. It's like Chris said, damage.
Yeah, if you're looking at coins, it took me a good 6 months for me to get just a handle on a DDO DDR from Mechanical Dublin.
6 months is good.
And there's still coins that I still have questions on. And I got great people I could go to, and they were able to give me the right answer and why. So don't get discouraged. It's MD, it's MD. Every one of my coins is MD. Well, it probably is. One of these days, the light is going to click and you're going to go, that's MD, that's M, and you're just going to know.
I think we all get tripped up sometimes. It happens.
We all did when we started out. And then when you find your first real double die, you need to see it with your own eyes. Once you find that first one, you'll be able to see the difference.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good discussion. Yeah, some people it takes months, some people it takes years. And a lot of that is the amount of coins the amount of coins you're looking at. If you're only able to search, a few coins a week, you probably won't get it as fast as somebody who's searching several boxes or looking at coins constantly.
Yeah, I was going through the bank 2-3 times a week getting boxes of pennies and going through them. And when I found my first true double die, which was a 72, I really were able to put the pieces together on what the difference was. So when you find your first one and you compare it to the ones that are MD, you're going to see a difference that's plain as day, and it's just going to click and you're going to understand it.
Yeah, like Amber said, it's not what you want it to be, but it is a sign that you're looking in the right area and paying attention to the right things. Absolutely. Speaking, Amber, look what I got. Sorry, I had to show. I ordered that off here. Anyway. Okay. Anyway.
Just random earbuds.
Random. I got it off of deals and discounts. Deals and discounts.
So
Amber has a Facebook group, deals and discounts. Puts up Amazon links. They're awesome. I bought a Bluetooth speaker, wireless Bluetooth speaker for like $3. I'm so happy. And they come really quick. Christmas is coming. I don't know. Everybody likes the deal. Oh, okay. Next one. I did, and I didn't like it, Amber, but I did give it to I gave it to my grandkids. So
All right, we got one from Seamus, 1971 Kennedy half RPM. Hi, gang. Paula asked that I send pics of this coin that I sent to Konica for attribution as a new discovery RPM. It came back as split serif RPM, too minor to list.
wait until you see this one.
There are so few RPMs for the date that I thought even the most minor RPMs would be listed. Wexler's won't attribute Kennedy halves RPMs because their data is not complete and he does not have the Kennedy RPMs listed at all.
Numis Labs will. Numis Labs will. This makes me angry. You'll see why, Christopher.
Yeah, I haven't seen this coin yet, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, this makes me angry. Do we not have a picture of the mint mark?
My pic, it's trying to load.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, too minor.
Oh, wow. That almost looks like it tripled.
Too minor to list, right?
What the heck is okay, so hold on. Let's take a real close look at this.
I mean,
I see two notches on the top.
And one on the bottom.
But let's look at the right side of that mint mark. Is that part of another mint mark coming off the bottom right, like that horn? You
Yeah,
see that
I'm
horn?
not sure. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call that one a minor one at all.
Somebody.
It's undoubtedly tripled, and if that is indeed a horn coming off the bottom right of that mint mark, then that would mean it would be quadrupled. So at the very least, you know, I don't know why they do that.
I don't either.
I like
I
that.
don't either. So he put it up on the Facebook group. We couldn't.
He still charged him $10.
Couldn't match it. I'm the one who suggested. I'm like, look, I think you should send that in, and he did, and that's what it comes back. And I cannot.
He still got charged the $10 though, didn't he?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. So what's the point? Here's what I don't understand about the whole thing. You're taking somebody's money. You're telling them it is an RPM. You obviously already have it under a scope or something. Why not just put the pictures on the website?
Right.
You already have most of the work done, and you charge the person. Put it on the website. I don't
understand. This is too minor to list, but have you seen some of the class 9s that he has on his site?
Yeah, I guess it all depends on the day you send it.
I guess. I don't know. I know he's strict, but this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. There are some on there that you look at on his site, and it's so hard to, some of the RPMs, it's like, really? That's so, there's no splits. I mean, it's just, yeah. This one got me. This one gets me upset.
Yeah.
Hang on to it. It will be attributed one of these days and listed somewhere. So just set it aside. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that letter because that letter will be dated.
No comment.
And then if it ever is attributed, you'll have a dated letter from them, and you could possibly get the new discovery on it at a later time. But I'm going to agree. They dropped the ball on this one. There's so few RPMs on these.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Seamus is saying that horn is just a spot, which, you know, I kind of thought it was, but definitely needed. So we're looking at least a D over D over D.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's minor.
Exactly. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't, yeah, I mean, he can't be that picky because I have seen other ones on his site that are nowhere near what this one is. So whatever.
He's asking, did he send a second pic of it in, Amanda?
Who?
Oh, there's one different angle.
Yeah, different angle. But it's unmistakable. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. No, they didn't, Aunt. Too minor to list, they called it.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Too
I like
much
it.
magnification to see it. Yeah, right. Whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, all right. So hang on to it.
Yep, hang on to it. Hang on to the letter that he sent with it. Keep it all together.
Yeah.
Think
And
it was
that was the last email that I had loaded.
Okay. And then we got more pictures from Stuart, right?
Yeah, it looked like they're ones I'll have to download them first. And that will take a couple minutes.
Okay, and if it's just a couple minutes, we can just.
And are there any other emails you want me to pull up?
No, that's good.
Okay.
So if you sent it an email and we didn't get to it tonight, we'll get to it next week. Keep sending us those emails though, and spread the word. Let everybody know that we're here every week, every Monday, same time, same place. We all do have individual channels, so if you want to check out our individual channels, all the links are in the description below. No pressure.
Yeah.
I believe that it's not a secret anymore. We do have a website, and Ida Herring in chat there is going to be making t-shirts and hats, and hopefully sometime in the near future we will be selling those. And we're selling those not for individual profit, because with 8-9 panel members, we wouldn't make a dime anyway. But we are using that money to pay for our website and to pay for StreamYards.
Yep.
So when we get those,
everything's going back into the channel to maintain it and make sure we're providing best quality that we can.
and we're going to have really good prices, really good shirts, really good hats. They're embroidered. So, yeah, they're going to be great. So we're excited. But you don't have to buy one. That's just if you want to. We are totally free. This is a totally free channel. Did
Everybody
you
say hi to Ammo.
You can come here and get free.
Ammo, hey buddy.
Hey, Ammo. You can come and get free advice every week. How about that?
He wants a biscuit.
And we really love having you.
I want a damn biscuit.
So stay tuned. That's
You'll
right.
have to wait. Now you don't have any in here. You'll have to wait, okay?
You send a kitten picture, Amber? Who should they send it to? Who send what to?
I think she might have been talking about those RPMs that might be too minor to list, and you said we will list them.
That would be Shay Hoffmaster. And that's what we'll say about Numis Labs. Well, Numis Labs is no secret, but it's gonna what is that? It's gonna
Revolutionize.
Yeah, thank you. Revolutionize the coin hobby. Thank you. I think I'm getting some timers. Like
what the heck is in that cup?
You
might want to start drinking like ginseng or something like that.
For my memory, for my words.
She probably just drank a nap.
I probably did. At least it'll be gone.
What is the website address?
The website address is, he's going to save it to my links. Oh, he doesn't have that up yet, I don't think. Nimbus Labs. I don't think he has that up yet. But our website is and it's a work in progress. We're still working on it. We are going to have a damaged coin gallery, all kinds of things that you guys can go look at. So
Good night, Rocky. Have a good night.
under construction. That's right. Oh, here we go. You gotta tell me, Amanda. Speak up.
Well, I just put it up.
I know. Oh yeah.
More pictures.
That is a much better picture, and I agree with the die break.
Yepers.
Yepper. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a much better picture. Big one on that.
There's even a little crack coming that is runs right along the bottom of the windowsill and then extends out a little bit to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah,
Amanda, go back one back on that photo, please.
Yep. I see it right under the windowsill. Yep.
See that little crack? Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay,
awesome.
so it comes from the rim, goes up to the corner.
It probably follows all along the base as well.
You can see it. It's all under that step.
Yeah, that's a decent one.
Mm-hmm.
That one would probably get listed at cudsoncoins.com if you can send absolutely perfectly stunning photos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you stop talking about that shrimp gumbo, man?
That sounds delicious. Awesome.
Amber, you enjoy those toned coins. I have a bunch again. Maybe I'll send them to you again. Who knows?
Awesome, Stuart. Thank you for sending us those second pictures.
Oh, look at the kitty cat.
A kitty. Oh,
yo, I want that Coca-Cola case.
Amber.
Yeah, we're all checking out the background, see if we can find some evidence.
No, I'm cherry picking her picture. I want that Coca-Cola case. I wouldn't mind that globe. I like the globe.
Yeah. See, for all the people that are flat earthers, there's a globe in the picture. That should be evidence.
That's right. That's proof.
Yeah, but the guy that built his own rocket to go up and check it out died.
Amber, what's your kitty's name?
I wonder if he flew off the edge.
Oh my gosh. There's Amanda. Amanda.
That's a whole different can of worms right there, ain't it?
You did amazing tonight.
Yeah, Amanda, you did really good. Really good. Might have done better than Shay.
Shay's going to be so happy. And
Shay's probably been in the background the whole time.
Yeah, he's probably
watching.
Yeah, he's probably going like this, thinking, yes, I don't have to do this anymore. Amanda's going to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's just, she did an amazing job. So,
yo, Empyrean, I saw you commented on that video. Thank you for watching that.
We are all done. We are all done for tonight. Until next week. So keep sending us your pictures at that email right there and the one above Blue's head. And we also have a Facebook group, live coin Q&A. Coin Q&A. Coin Q&A is our Facebook group. So join that. If you do send us a request to join, please answer all of the questions and agree to the rules. That's all we ask. And it's not a test. Just do the best you can answering the questions. Can I get a excuse slip for not working while streaming? Nope. Sorry, Empyrean. You got to work. So anyway, Well, thanks everybody for coming. It was fun as always.
Bye, guys.
You guys rock. Awesome pictures, awesome questions. And share this out, let people know, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.